Hey guys. Hey guys, just taking advantage of my day and doing this a little risky because I'm on my longboard right now. But you know, I've had some rough days, and right now I have my balance and I'm taking advantage of it. And so that's what I would encourage the rest of you to do, is take advantage of those good times, those good days, and do something fun. Do something that you enjoy, that lifts your spirits, that is refreshing and puts you back in the center of life. Got a car that's about to pass me here. Thank you very much. Sometimes if I don't go when I'm feeling it right then I'll hem-haw around the house a little bit, you know, and find some other project that I need to start working on or whatever, because I feel better. And really, this is a great place to be. This is right where I need to be right now. I've been telling myself I need to exercise, I need to get out and do something. And I have been working a lot more in, hold on, my, you know, stretching and breathing and giving myself time to open up, because what happens a lot with dystonia is that we have such severe contractions most of the time that our body wants to remember that position or that posture. I'm sure there's some sort of scientific term for it. Just muscle memory, I guess, you know. You know, I'm sure there's some fancy terminology for what I'm talking about, but basically, we want to get our bodies back and able to be spontaneous instead of remember these cramped up positions. So I've been working a lot on more intuitive stretching. And I took yoga for quite some time, so I know a lot of different postures. It just ended up not working for me like I wanted it to, because it is so prescribed. A lot of the, you know, when you have a class-led yoga class, if the instructor is asking you to go one way, but your body wants to do something different, it makes it difficult. And so I quit practicing yoga for a couple years, and now I'm starting to kind of bring back in some of the you know, mindfulness exercises and stretching. You can say postures if you want, but for lack of a better word. But you know, just to be able to allow people to access it. For us, people don't understand it. People don't understand what needs to take place. So I don't know. I've been toying with the idea of maybe showing you guys some different exercises, different postures, different stretching that I do. Hold on. Do a little safety turn here. By the way, this is great cardio exercise. Longboarding, it's fantastic for the heart. Anything that can get your heart pumping moves all that, you know, all the yucky stuff out. And the more you can breathe, and that's why it's so important to learn how to breathe intentionally. And when you're exercising or when you're stretching, especially when you're stretching, because you can slow down and breathe and mix your breath with your movement. One long deep breath and an inhale, and one long exhale. Slowly, as slow as you can. You know, do that 5 times. And in fact, one of the things that I do to get myself to sleep if I can't sleep is to breathe deeply. And I'll do I used to think people would say, just count down backwards to go to sleep. Well, that never worked for me because my mind was racing or my muscles were moving. And so what works for me is focusing my complete solid attention on the tip of my nose, the nares right here. And if you can take a really deep long inhale and focus your intention right on the inside of your nose, and every breath you take, you can feel every tiny little nose hair. You can feel the skin on the inside of your nose. And you just keep focusing in that area and breathing. Long, deep inhales, long, deep exhales. You'll start to relax. The tricky part is focusing on this old thing right here. That's the difficult part, is to give your focus there. And that's the problem with what we have with the networking and everything. Our attention is everywhere with technology. And we don't get a chance to just shut down and relax. I find myself, when I pick up my phone, my heartbeat, I can feel it. It just starts racing instantly. I'll be resting or relaxing in the bathtub, and the next thing you know, I've picked up my phone or whatever. Shh, don't tell anybody that I hang out with my phone in the bathtub. Sometimes. But I can feel that feeling of being relaxed in a relaxed state in the bathtub. And then if I have to pick up my phone for some reason, then, you know, I can feel that anticipation of what's behind, you know, my lock code, right, on my phone. So here I am. This is my beautiful little house that we have kind of landscaped after kind of just natural plants and such to the environment in the West Texas where I live here, and then a combination of the West Texas landscape with all the natural sunflowers, and then also the cottage home, and like stuck somewhere between that and the mountains. So here's my longboard that I painted. Let me see if I can get it flipped the right way. Let's see, here we go. You can see. And my husband.
Oh. Hello.
And my Uta. And thanks for joining me today.